Hello to my pack. Welcome back. Today we're diving into the four most common health problems in German Shepherds. These dogs are intelligent, loyal, and powerful, but they have unique needs. Understanding these issues isn't about fear, it's about being an empowered, responsible leader. When you know what to look for, you can give your dog the best care and deepen your bond. Let's explore these conditions together, not as a list of problems, but as a guide to becoming a more connected owner. Let's begin. Let's begin by exploring one of the most significant health challenges faced by German Shepherds, hip dysplasia. This condition is unfortunately quite common in the breed, and understanding it is crucial for every owner who wants to give their dog the best possible life. Hip dysplasia is a developmental disorder that affects the hip joint, and it can have a profound impact on your dog's comfort, mobility, and overall happiness. In a healthy dog, the hip joint is like a well-oiled hinge, moving smoothly and allowing for easy, pain-free movement. But with hip dysplasia, the ball and socket of the joint don't fit together properly. This instability leads to abnormal wear and tear, causing inflammation, pain, and eventually arthritis. Over time, the joint becomes more and more damaged, making it harder for your dog to move around comfortably. Genetics play a major role in whether a German Shepherd will develop hip dysplasia. If the parents or grandparents had the condition, the risk is much higher. But it's not just about genes. Rapid growth during puppyhood, improper nutrition, and even too much or too little exercise can all contribute to the development of this disorder. That's why it's so important to monitor your puppy's growth and provide balanced nutrition from the very start. Early signs of hip dysplasia can be subtle, but there are some key things to watch for. If you notice your dog Bunny hopping when running, showing stiffness or hesitation when standing up, or being reluctant to play and exercise, these could be red flags. Muscle loss in the hind legs is another warning sign, as your dog may start to favor their front legs to avoid pain. Pay close attention to how your dog walks. A narrow stance, where the back legs are closer together than normal, can indicate discomfort. Sometimes you might even hear clicking or popping sounds coming from the hips as your dog moves. These noises are a sign that the joint isn't moving smoothly and could be a clue that something is wrong. Pain from hip dysplasia doesn't just affect your dog physically, it can also change their mood and behavior. A once playful and outgoing German Shepherd might become withdrawn, irritable, or even aggressive if they're hurting. As an owner, it's important to recognize these changes and respond with empathy and care. If you notice any of these symptoms, don't wait. Schedule a visit with your veterinarian. A thorough physical exam and x-rays are the best way to confirm a diagnosis of hip dysplasia. Early detection is key, as it allows you to start managing the condition before it becomes severe. Once diagnosed, managing hip dysplasia is all about supporting your dog's joints and minimizing pain. Keeping your German Shepherd at a healthy weight is essential, as extra pounds put more stress on the hips. Low-impact exercises like swimming or gentle leash walks help maintain muscle without overloading the joints. These activities can keep your dog active and happy, even with hip dysplasia. It's equally important to avoid activities that could make the problem worse. Jumping, running upstairs, or rough play can all put excessive strain on the hips and should be limited. Instead, focus on safe, controlled movement, and always watch for signs of discomfort. Nutrition plays a big role in joint health. Feed your dog a balanced diet that supports healthy growth and weight. Supplements like glucosamine and omega-3 fatty acids may also help reduce inflammation and support joint function. And don't underestimate the value of a calm, comfortable home environment. Stress can make pain worse, so give your dog a peaceful place to rest and recover. Adapt your dog's exercise routine to their individual needs. Some days they may feel better than others, so be flexible and patient. Gentle stretching and slow walks can help maintain mobility without causing pain. Remember, it's about quality of life, not pushing your dog to do more than they can handle. As your dog's leader and protector, it's your responsibility to set boundaries that keep them safe. Use gates or fences to prevent access to stairs or slippery floors, and always supervise playtime to avoid accidental injuries. Clear, consistent guidance helps your dog feel secure and supported. Above all, support your German Shepherd's well-being with love, structure, and attentive care. With the right foundation, you can help your dog live a happy, comfortable life, even with hip dysplasia. Next, we come to degenerative myelopathy, or DM, a progressive and heartbreaking spinal cord disease that affects many older German Shepherds. This condition is often misunderstood, but it's important to recognize its signs and understand how it impacts your dog's life. Unlike hip dysplasia, which is known for causing pain and discomfort, DM is not a painful disease. Instead, it quietly and gradually weakens the hind legs, making it harder for your dog to move around. This slow progression can be difficult to notice at first, but over time, the changes become more obvious. Early signs of DM can be subtle. You might notice your dog dragging a back paw, or see that their nails are wearing down unevenly from scraping the ground. Another telltale sign is knuckling, when your dog starts to walk on the top of their paw instead of the pad. These small changes are easy to overlook, but they are the first clues that something is wrong. As the disease advances, the weakness spreads. Your dog may begin to walk with a wobbly, unsteady gait, and their back legs might cross over each other as they try to move. Eventually, paralysis can set in, making it impossible for your dog to stand or walk on their own. This progression can be emotionally challenging for both you and your dog, as you watch their independence slowly slip away. DM is a genetic condition, meaning it's passed down through certain bloodlines. Fortunately, DNA testing is available and can identify whether your dog is at risk, a carrier, or clear of the gene responsible for DM. If you have a German Shepherd, especially one from a breeder, ask about genetic testing. Early knowledge can help you prepare and make informed decisions about your dog's care. While there is currently no cure for DM, there are ways to help your dog maintain their mobility and quality of life for as long as possible. Physical therapy, hydrotherapy, and regular swimming sessions can strengthen muscles and keep joints flexible. These activities not only help your dog physically, but also provide mental stimulation and a sense of normalcy. Adapting your home environment is crucial. Use non-slip rugs to prevent falls, install ramps to help your dog navigate stairs, and keep pathways clear of obstacles. These small changes can make a big difference in your dog's ability to move around safely and confidently. Your calm, confident energy is more important than ever. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to our emotions, and your German Shepherd will look to you for reassurance and stability. Even as their body changes, they still want to feel like a valued member of the pack. Spend time with them, offer gentle affection, and let them know they are loved. Regular check-ins with your veterinarian are essential. Work closely with your vet to monitor your dog's symptoms, adjust their care plan as needed, and discuss options for pain management or mobility aids. Your vet can also connect you with specialists in canine rehabilitation and support groups for owners facing similar challenges. Supporting your dog's dignity and comfort is a top priority. As their mobility decreases, consider using harnesses or slings to help them move around. Make sure their resting areas are soft and accessible, and help them with daily routines like going outside or getting up from a lying position. True leadership means adapting to your dog's changing needs and providing a sense of stability and security. Be patient and gentle as you guide them through daily activities and celebrate the small victories together. Remember, your energy anchors your dog through this journey. Even on difficult days, your presence and calm demeanor can help them feel safe and loved. Degenerative myelopathy is a profound lesson in compassion, patience, and commitment. It challenges us to look beyond physical limitations and focus on the deep bond we share with our dogs. See beyond the physical changes. Your connection with your German Shepherd remains strong, no matter what. Stay present, stay supportive, and cherish every moment together. Through your love and dedication, you give your dog the best possible life, even as they face the challenges of DM. Now, let's talk about gastric dilatation volvulus, or bloat, a true emergency. This is one of the most serious and frightening conditions that can affect your German Shepherd, and it can happen suddenly, often without warning. Bloat is a word that strikes fear into the hearts of dog owners everywhere, and for good reason. When it comes to GDV, every second counts. In GDV, the dog's stomach rapidly fills with gas, food, or fluid, and then twists on itself. This twisting action not only traps the contents inside, but it also cuts off the blood supply to the stomach and sometimes to other vital organs. The pressure builds up quickly, causing severe pain and distress. Without immediate intervention, the lack of blood flow can lead to tissue, death, shock, and ultimately can be fatal within hours. This is a life-threatening situation that requires immediate action. If you suspect your dog is experiencing bloat, do not wait or try to treat it at home. Rush to the nearest emergency veterinary hospital. The faster you act, the better your dog's chances of survival. Watch closely for the warning signs: restlessness, pacing, and an inability to get comfortable. Your dog may try to vomit or retch, but nothing comes up. You might notice a swollen or distended abdomen, which can feel tight like a drum. These are classic symptoms of bloat, and they should never be ignored. Other critical signs include pale or white gums, a rapid or weak heartbeat, excessive drooling, and sudden collapse. If your dog is struggling to breathe, seems weak, or collapses, these are signs that shock is setting in. At this point, every minute is crucial. Get to the vet immediately. German Shepherds, along with other large, deep-chested breeds, are at a much higher risk for bloat. Their anatomy makes it easier for the stomach to twist, so it's especially important for owners of these breeds to be vigilant and informed. Fortunately, there are steps you can take to help prevent bloat. Feed your dog smaller, more frequent meals instead of one large meal per day. Use slow feeder bowls to encourage your dog to eat more slowly, which reduces the amount of air swallowed. Avoid letting your dog gulp down water or food too quickly, and don't allow vigorous exercise or play right before or after meals. After your dog eats, encourage calm and quiet time. Let them rest and digest their food in peace. This simple routine can make a big difference in reducing the risk of bloat. For dogs at especially high risk, some owners choose a preventative surgical procedure called gastropexy. This surgery attaches the stomach to the abdominal wall, helping to prevent it from twisting. Talk to your veterinarian about whether this option is right for your dog, especially if you have a breed that's prone to bloat. Your leadership as an owner is about more than just love. It's about setting routines and boundaries that keep your dog safe. Establishing healthy habits around feeding, exercise, and rest can go a long way in preventing emergencies like bloat. Educate yourself about the signs and symptoms of bloat. Observe your dog closely, especially after meals or during times of stress. The more you know, the faster you can act if something goes wrong. Your vigilance could save your dog's life. Prevention and vigilance are your best tools. By staying informed and prepared, you can help ensure your German Shepherd lives a long, healthy life. Remember, emergencies can happen to anyone, but being ready makes all the difference. If you ever suspect bloat, don't hesitate. Call your vet, get your dog in the car, and head to the clinic right away. Your quick response can mean the difference between life and death. In an emergency, stay calm and focused. Your dog will look to you for reassurance and guidance. Take charge, act quickly, and do everything you can to protect your pack. This is where true leadership shines, by being prepared, staying alert, and always putting your dog's well-being first. Your commitment and care are what keep your German Shepherd safe, healthy, and happy for years to come. Finally, let's cover allergies and skin issues, common but often overlooked. German Shepherds can have environmental, food, or flea allergies. The main sign is persistent itching, chewing paws, licking, rubbing, and scratching. Look for redness, hot spots, hair loss, and ear infections. Identify triggers with your vet: blood tests, skin tests, or elimination diets. For food allergies, strict avoidance is key. For environmental allergies, wipe paws after walks, use air purifiers, and bathe regularly. Flea prevention is essential for sensitive dogs. Nutrition matters. Omega-3s support skin health. Your job is to control their environment and diet, setting clear boundaries. A healthy dog is a balanced dog, physically and emotionally. Address the cause, not just the symptoms. Restore their comfort and calm. We've covered hip dysplasia, DM, bloat, and allergies. Knowledge is your tool. Your dog communicates through energy and body language. Learn to listen. If you spot warning signs, consult your vet. They're your partner in care. Your daily leadership and their expertise create the best safety net. Protecting your dog's health honors your bond. Like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on a balanced, happy life with your German Shepherd. Stay calm and lead your pack.